Hello everyone, welcome back to our new lesson, and today we're going to learn some wonderful, excellent and practical alternatives to the word expensive. Okay, so let's get started from here. Expensive. Well, some words like costly and dear you can use as alternatives to the word expensive. Well, costly is very common to you, I know, but dear is a bit unusual, right? Yes, it is, but it is UK informal, okay, but you can use, no problem. Another word is pricey. It is also informal. So dear and pricey are informal, and especially dear is UK informal. Okay, so consulting a lawyer can be a costly. An example, consulting a lawyer can be a costly business. So costly is the word you can use as an alternative. Or strawberries are very dear. That means very expensive at this time of year. Okay, it's a seasonal fruit in many countries. So you could say that strawberries are very dear. If something is scarce, if something is not available, okay, you could say that particular thing is dear or very dear at this time of the year. Okay, so dear. Next is exclusive. You can use, or fancy or posh. They're informal. Both you can use, fancy or posh. So they're informal. Exclusive is not informal. Okay. So it means a place that is very expensive. If you want to talk about a place that is very expensive, you could use expensive or posh. So let me give an example. They have an apartment in an exclusive part of the town. So you are talking about an apartment, and then that recently you visited, and you found out that it was in very expensive part of the town. So expensive is the word. Or you could use another example. He took me to a posh restaurant. So posh is a very expensive, informal word. You can use as an alternative to the word expensive. Okay, so posh. Next comes, next come a couple of phrases. Cost a fortune and cost an arm and a leg. Okay, so the second one is informal. Okay, so cost a fortune or cost an arm and a leg. It means they mean something is very expensive. So it is same as the previous one. So something is very expensive. If something is very expensive, you can use any of them. So the example, the coat must have cost a fortune. So someone bought a coat, and looking at that, you have the experience, you have first-hand experience, and you are saying, oh my God, the coat must have cost a fortune. That means the person who is wearing it must have spent a lot of money. Okay. Or I'd love to buy a Rolls Royce, but they cost an arm and a leg. So cost an arm and a leg. Okay. So you are talking about Rolls Royce car. Okay, they are very expensive and very few people can buy, can have it, can own it. Okay, and they should be very. You should be very, very, rich. Okay, and the last is all about 3 words and phrases. Sorry, I can't see from here. Exorbitant, steep, or rip-off. The last 2 are informal phrase. Okay, and this one is a very unusual word, but you can use. They mean the price of something is more expensive than it should be. If the price of something is more than your expectation, than your budget, or than it should be, you could use any of them. So the example, customers are charged exorbitant prices. That means excessive prices, extra, right? Prices for drinks, right? So the price was higher than the regular price, or higher than your expectation, higher than it should really be. And the last one is £3 for a coffee. That's a bit steep. So that's a bit steep. So £3 for a coffee. It's really expensive, really overpriced thing. So if you find any place, even in restaurant, any coffee shop, And if they charge you £3, and you could say, oh my god, £3 for a coffee, £3 for a coffee. That's a bit steep. Okay, that's all about the alternatives to the word expensive. Well, I hope you understood the lesson, and if you did, just hit the thumbs up below and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to your YouTube channel, Ink Vlog. Take care. Bye-bye.